Greetings, salutations, everybody. My name is John Campea, senior editor of AMC Movie News, and today I'm joined, as always, by my associate editor, Mr. George Roush. George, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good, and one of the things that we're doing here today is this week in AMC Theatres everywhere, the brand new Mark Wahlberg film Contraband opens, and we thought George and I would take a few minutes here to talk about some of the films that we think gave Mark Wahlberg gave some of his absolute best performances. And so George, let's start with you.
All right.
What do you think are some of Mark Wahlberg's best performances, or your favorite performances that he's given?
Let's see. I just happened to make a list. Hold on a second here. I've got Boogie Nights. I thought he was fantastic in that. The Big Hit, which is one of those Mark Wahlberg movies that seems to get overlooked for
Right.
some reason.
Yeah.
I thought he was really good in that. Of course, The Italian Job. I thought he was great in The Italian Job as well. I was hoping for a sequel, but that never materialized. Four Brothers, just because he plays so well off of the other actors in that film, especially with Tyrese, I thought he was really good in that role. And The Other Guys, where he shows that not only can he do action, he can do comedy. So that actually is perhaps my favorite performance by Mr. Wahlberg. Of course, one of the other ones is The Happening, because I have no idea how he was able to act his way through that. Those are some of my favorite performances by him.
All right, well, some good ones. I'm going to run down my list of ones, and some that might surprise you a little bit, actually. The first one I'm going to mention here is Date Night. Now, I know this is one of those films where he has like a smaller supporting role in the film, but the moments that he's on screen in it, he's just hilarious.
Yeah.
Like, I really loved his role in this film. So my number 5, I guess, if I'm going to count him down, I'll say my number 5 is Mark Wahlberg in Date Night. Number 4 for me would be his performance in Boogie Nights, which is really kind of the film that kind of launched him onto our collective consciousness. I think if you had to point to one moment in film where Mark Wahlberg ceased being Marky Mark, the little brother of the real Wahlberg, to being Mark Wahlberg, the actor now, and it's hard to imagine there was a time that we thought of him as just Donnie Wahlberg's little brother.
Right.
I think Boogie Nights is probably that turning point in that performance he gave as Dirk Diggler. My number 3 favorite performance of his comes from his movie with George Clooney, The Perfect Storm. I don't think it was a perfect movie, but he sold me on it. I mean, when his character's in there, especially near the end, spoiler alert, when he knows he's going to die and he's in the ocean, there's something so powerful about that. I think that's where he really showed his acting chops. Number 2 for me, last year's The Fighter. I thought he gave a terrific performance. I think a lot of people don't give him the credit he deserved for the performance he gave in that, because Christian Bale was also in that movie and gave an Academy Award-winning performance in it, so it's easy to overlook Wahlberg in that, but I thought he was terrific. But my favorite performance of his to this day, and it's not just because he got an Academy Award nomination for it, but was, once again, his smaller supporting character in The Departed. Mm-hmm. And I mean, it can be easy for some people to say, well, yeah, I mean, he got an Academy Award nomination. He's being directed by Martin Scorsese. Well, lots of people have been directed by Martin Scorsese and haven't gotten Academy Award nominations. And I thought whenever him and Alec Baldwin in The Departed were on screen together, it made the movie for me. Like, I just loved every second they were on. But listen, I actually haven't had a chance to see Contraband yet. You have. What did you think of the film?
I thought it was great. In fact, I think Universal should be really proud of this film. It's a fantastic action movie, and it actually, what I enjoyed most about it is it doesn't stop. There are no lulls in the film. The movie is constantly moving forward. So you're always, there's a lot of intense scenes. There's a lot of action sequences, and it's just a really good film. There's some great acting in there by Ben Foster and by Giovanni Ribisi. Kate Beckinsale is really good in it, and Mark Wahlberg's really good in it. So I think Universal's got a sleeper hit on their hands, and I think people are going to really enjoy it. I enjoyed it a lot. I thought it was great.
I love Ben Foster.
Yeah,
I just think he is one of the most underappreciated. He could be superstar. In my opinion, I think Ben Foster could be superstar leading man material. I hope he gets the chance to do that. Well, listen, folks, that will do it for us. Don't forget that Contraband opens in AMC Theaters everywhere this week. Also, don't forget, you can follow us on Facebook, on facebook.com/AMC Theaters. Follow AMC Movie News on Twitter at AMC Movie News. And do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel /AMC Theaters. So make sure you follow us there. Thank you again so much for joining us. And until next time, bye-bye.